exactly kind of that honoring that kind of your locality with those vibes that I've also kind of missed a little bit. They went away with it a little bit. I'm glad that they went back with Charlie. So up next, we have the San Antonio FC Viva kit, the Viva Old kit for 2025. So this kit, if you know San Antonio, not the team, but the city of San Antonio, you know these colors are significant to the city. They were on the San Antonio Spurs, I believe, when they first moved over in the NBA. Not moved over, but they first were established. It's been on past San Antonio FC kits. And honestly, they're just cool colors and fun vibes. Like, I thought about vibes at the top of the show. This kit is just fun color vibes. I wish they did a little bit more with it. Maybe a little bit of like a little diamond, a little bit of confetti kind of thrown in with the colors here. But the colors are the fun vibes. You have the different color collar, which doesn't match the cuffs, which also you have the alternating pinstripes, much like the Unity kit from Greenville Triumph. Very similar pattern, different overall, but like the same idea.
Yeah,
I like it overall.
Clean pinstripe.
Clean pinstripe. You can't go wrong with that. And this is why this is my favorite from tonight. But I want to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, this one makes me happy as a 90s kid. Actually, when I was working at Lids, I had a San Antonio Spurs hat that was like the pink and the teal and all that, all the fun color, just a bright neon, Viva celebration color. Yes. So it's very San Antonio.
Yeah, and if you don't know, Spurs also own San Antonio FC, so that's why there is a bit of collaboration in the colors and the crest for those who are unaware.
Yeah, the crest was a AI generated, like make a Spurs badge but soccer.
Right. Hey, it doesn't have a soccer ball. You can't tell it's soccer.
So
I'm just saying.
So I mean, I really like pinstripe kits. They always look nice. Like I get all my notifications from classic football kits when all the new shirts are coming out, and I swear so many teams are digging hard into like pinstripe polos. And I'm like, I mean, I like the style, but is this going to be the thing now? I felt like the USL hit it hard this year. Like San Antonio did it. Our friends at Equipped hard with West Seattle.
And you see an example of it NetSuite.
Oh yeah,
I already got NetSuites planned. I'm counting down the weeks until all the kits are rated, so I'm planning ahead. We will see again next week.
Have we not talked about that one?
No, we haven't. It's actually on the list. So yes, we haven't talked about it yet. But
anyway,
more pinstripes. Just more pinstripes.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. So yeah, I like good pinstripe kits. They're just nice looking. You look clean in them. And that's what this is. It's a nice clean pinstripe kit. And it has the cool San Antonio neon colors.
Yeah.
So do you want me to jump into my scores?
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You went first last time, so I am going to go first this time. So for this kit, I might have said it's my favorite, but if you look at the score, it's not too different than the others, and Tampa Bay did rate higher, but that's because the nostalgia really hit with that kit. So with this one, I absolutely love this vibe. It's a solid white kit. And you all know I'm a sucker. I'm going to keep repeating that. I'm a sucker for a nice white kit that has good detailing and it's something added to it. I don't want what Chattanooga used to do in the past, have a plain white t-shirt, or what Indy 11 did a few years ago, or what Birmingham used to do.
Is that still our worst weighted kit overall?
It 100% is. I think a little unfairly, but I get it. Anyways, I'm saying, yeah, the scores were a little harsh. It still was one of it should be down the bottom. Anyways, so vibes-wise, this is what I'm looking for. White kit with the color really coming out. The color does all the talking in this kit. It's just white, and you'd have the inverse effect if you had it black or white kits, and then you have the color really do all the talking. I love it. So then when it comes to authenticity and tradition, I did only give it a 4. I know the deep ties to the Viva type, the vibe for San Antonio. However, it's a little subtle from my opinion. I want it to be a little bit more openly Viva. I wanted it to be a little bit more to it. I know it's a direct nod, but I wanted it to be more. And honestly,
less subtle.
yeah, I want to be bold and proud because their main kits are black and red. If you went loud and proud with this, it's not going to clash.
Yeah.
So I want them to lean into it, and you could probably switch design instead to be a 4 instead because of that, and then authenticity and tradition be a 5. Regardless, scores same. So visual details and execution. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. It just won't bother me. Visual details and execution. I did give it a 4. I think this is well executed. And I do like what they did with the alternating stripes with the different colors. Start with the one, and then they change out. Though that way, the collar, the little bit of that teal right there, and then underneath here, that teal again, but orange on the cuffs. I like what did overall throughout the kit to make it look good and execute it. I think it looks good. Maybe not perfect. I would have liked a little bit more detailing in it, but like as you see on the sides, you do have. Why am I so zoomed in? Oh well, I am. Ah, there it is. So you see it a little bit. You have a little bit in the back, but that's a kind of bare minimum.
The name set though is dope.
That is nice. Not factored in,
we,
but it is.
we
nice.
need to rate name sets.
Not all of them released it, so we can't. You know that.
I know. I'm just saying, just as a whole, just
yeah.
maybe find the ones that are special, like a special episode,
Yeah.
like this is cool color or something.
Yeah, but also if you look at this kit though, you also see the pinstripes. They're not full pinstripes, and they're a really nicely done kind of like pattern. It almost reminds you of the Man City kits from a few years ago. I think they had a similar pinstripe where it wasn't like a full pinstripe, but they had like almost
just the thin lines.
Yeah, which I think looks really good, and this looks really good, and I'm happy the shorts match. So, yes. So this kit looks good. And then lastly, when it comes to innovation and impact, I did only give it a 3 because the only real innovation was with the lines there. Nothing else is innovative. This is a simple white kit with a fun colored pattern on the side and on the sleeves and all the colors. So not innovative, but more likely on the impact side. So overall, it's a 4.0 from me. I talked a lot on this one. But what you need.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, so you can see with my scores. But we actually did get different ratings. Design, I know it's like we agree, but differently. Design and aesthetics, I gave a 5. This is a sleek looking kit. You see someone walking through this, and you're like, dang, look at that dude.
Right.
So I mean, easy peasy 5 for me. Yeah, like the collars are cool. I like the blue on the inside of the collar.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm down for that. Authenticity and tradition, I had to give a 5. It's clearly a San Antonio kit.
Right.
Like you said, it's the city of San Antonio, or like the shout out to the Spurs, but
right.
it's still clearly a San Antonio kit. Visual details and execution, I gave a 4 because of the thin lines throughout, and everything just looks so well done. It's not just a plain white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And even though it's still a majority white shirt, like it's not
mm-hmm.
boring at all.
Right.
But innovation and impact, this is where I got it. It's 2. We've had a lot of pinstripes recently, and they're classics. They're clean. I love them. But you do the same thing that everybody else has done in the past. It's not that innovative.
Right.
And we've seen teams do shout outs to their other teams this year specifically, like with Detroit.
With the
Those were
goalkeeper
goalie
hit.
kits, but
That's right. That's right.
still, like they gave a shout out to the Pistons and a shout out to the Lions.
Hey,
So
but by the way, speaking of, Michael says I need Phoenix to make a Charles Barkley '90s Suns kit and use it against San Antonio. I'm honestly here for that. It'll be so cool. And also to your point, Fox, Oakland did that with the A's.
yeah, no,
With
the
having
baseball team. Yep.
now former baseball team,
Right.
From Oakland, but a different team. So
Yeah,
yes,
different sport, but yeah, same thing. Like representing the colors of historic teams in your city.
And Lexington basketball with UJ.
See,
So you see teams not into that nostalgia and that vibe some elsewhere in the city. Why not?
Exactly. So, it's a cool thing to do. It's fun to do. It definitely will raise the authenticity and tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But is it innovative at this point? No. So that was a 2. So I got a 4. But with your 4 and my 4, it's a 4.
Yeah. And real quickly for for the kit value again, it's a Charlie, again, not planned, but it's only 90 this time. Only 90. It's a kit value of 44.44, not planned. So this is more likely to be picked up. If this is your vibe, I might incline you to get it. It's high on my list. So I hope my wife's listening. Buy this for me. My birthday. Anyways, so this one's a solid kit, solid pickup. You won't go wrong with it. I guess we'd like to be a little bit better, a little bit different, a little bit different aesthetic overall, but it's a good vibe, good solid price as well. So that is the San Antonio FC Viva Alt Kit for 2025.